hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever Ever, Season 4, Episode 13. It was half a little bit of an episode, half of the tell-all. I guess so, okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and book on my whole Jaybird. Da 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 da. My voice ain't what it used to be, y'all. Do not forget. Oh, and all that good shit. But don't forget, like this video, okay? Likes really help us as YouTubers get our videos out there. So please stop what you're doing and just hit the like button. You're already watching me. Hit the goddamn button. Damn. Oh, gosh. Anyway, okay, let's get into it. So, the first hour was all about Cody, okay, Larissa, Debbie, the cats, okay, not the cats, but they whole situation. You know, I don't think it had to have been an hour. It could have been a good 30 minutes. They dragged that shit out for an hour and it made me mad. So let's just touch on the little itty bitty stuff. First of all, Colt has a new car, okay? Colt and Debbie got a whole new shiny car, okay? The car seems to be amazing. They seem all happy with the new car. They riding around like a good old little married couple in the car. Like, you know, on the midnight train to Georgia or whatever. You know, I mean, they look like a couple who can't decide what they want to eat. The wife want one thing, the husband want the other. So they look like an unhappy married couple right here, okay? But I'm like, maybe the air wasn't all the way cool at that point. I'm not sure, but I mean, they look like two peas in a pod, okay? I mean, they smile a little bit too, and they look just like, oh my god. Anyway, but Cody is happy to be in the new car with air conditioning, okay? Now from there, it was Colt and Larissa, okay? Now, we know they have separated, okay? That she was arrested for the third time. You know, he did not bail her out or whatever. I don't know why she looked like that. I'm assuming she just didn't finish. I don't know, okay? And I don't know why it looked like Cole has titties. Because I have to, girl, I don't know. But it's been 2 months since the third arrest or whatever. He has filed for divorce. He pulled her application for the green card and she has moved out, okay? Now, Larissa's not living with her friend, Carmen, okay? That's who paid her bill to get out. And Carmen, she met in Brazil 10 years ago. So they've known each other 10 years. But the lady lived here. And she said because Larissa did not know anyone here, she didn't have anyone here, that she's like, I had to let her live with me because, again, I know her from Brazil. I said, okay, if you say so, girl, it is what it is. Anyway, you know, she brings up how she does not have any money. Okay, because she doesn't have any money. So she's like, when Colt filed for divorce, she filed for alimony. And she wanted $1,000 a month. Okay. And she said, well, Colt brought me here and he told the government that he would help take care of me and pay for me or whatever. And so he should have to pay for me. I said, well, I mean, people pay for brides all the time. So, I mean, girl, I guess so. But $1,000 a month? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, she brings up how she is worried about her court case because she could be deported. So she's worried. Now, Colt go to see a lawyer or whatever, just ask like what's going to happen or whatnot. Like, because, you know, she wants alimony, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the whole what if she gets deported situation. And the lawyer just brings up how, okay, well, for one, alimony here in Vegas, you know, is based on many different factors. So we say it can be about the person's, you know, how much money the people make, how well the other person can take care of themselves. There's all these different things, and she said it's always up to the court. What she did not say is like, oh, where the law here is that the woman will get it automatically. Like, so that's, I guess, a good thing. But again, it has all these different factors, and you know, I mean, Colt knew what Larissa was. Okay, Colt knew she was going to be here and he would have to financially take care of her. But Larissa also knew that he lived with his mama, okay, and he wanted lots of sex. So they both knew what the other one wanted, and then when they had to give it to the other person, they didn't want to give it up. Or they didn't want to give up as much. He don't want to give up as much money. She does not want to give up as much vagina. So, I mean, I'm like, just saying, it's a lie. Anyway, the lawyer also brings up how, since Larissa has been arrested 3 different times for the same thing, within 6 months or whatever, that's not a good look for her. So she can't even come to court. Like, oh, we had this great life or whatever. I'm this great person, and I haven't done any wrong. Like, you've been arrested 3 times for allegedly assaulting this man. So you may not get what you want. So, he has a good case, going to court. So Kate, Colt brings up, like, what about her possibly being deported? Like, would that affect one, the divorce or the green card? Would that affect anything? And she brings about, as long as you file for divorce while she was still here, even if she's deported, it's not gonna be, it won't be impossible. It'll be a little bit difficult, but you have to file before she's deported. Like, that's the first thing or whatever. And after that, it just takes time to get it all done. So Larissa goes to see her lawyer, okay, and he like, oh, I cannot believe her ass is back here for a third time for the same goddamn thing. It's just kind of crazy or whatever. And she admits it's crazy as well that she never would have thought that she would have been arrested 3 whole times. And I'm like, girl, none of us thought that you'll be arrested 3 whole times, okay? So her lawyer goes over her charges or what happens over all the stuff. And he like, so the stuff says how you told the police how y'all were arguing, how, you felt this way, whatever, how the police were called, the police came, and how you were essentially arrested or whatever. And then she's like, well, yeah. But before that, she brought up how Colt had money in the bank account. She's like, he had money. He cleaned out the bank account. It was $2 grand in there. He took all the money out except $38. I said, $38? $38. I'm like, first of all, she wouldn't have had access to my account because she don't know how to, manage money. But I digress. So again, he goes over what happened at the police station over the arrest and why was she arrested. She said, well, because Colt is very convincing. A lot of people were saying how Colt wasn't arrested because she is, not from here. I really wonder if it's really because she was beating his ass. Like, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, she never denies that she did it. She just gets upset that they called the police about it. That's the weird part. She was saying, well, I got upset because he said this and did that or whatever. Now, we got into it. But she don't say that it did not happen. She just gets mad that somebody called the police. I do think Colt's an asshole as well. I do think Colt can put 20 on 10. But I also feel like Larissa be doing shit to Colt. And Colt is a call the police type of person. He is. I'm just saying, but it is what it is. So the lawyer brings up how the previous 2 court dates or the previous 2 charges were only dismissed because Colt refused to come to court and he would not, testify against her. So that's the only reason they were dismissed. He's like, but I'm pretty sure he gonna show up this time, and if they testify against you, like, you can go to jail for like 6 months, you can be deported, and you can. These are all the options that may happen to you if you're found guilty, whatever. So you have to think about that. So I'm like, cool. We see a couple of their little different things. Larissa has a new boyfriend. Okay, and. I said, Lord, she got a new man. Okay, let's take off her old man. Okay, and let's bring her new man. So she, again, that happened or whatever. And we find out that she 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks after she got out of jail, the third time, Larissa met a man. Okay, she met a man named Eric. Okay, and where's Eric? That's Eric. So this is Larissa's new boyfriend. Now, Eric is 26. I know he does not look 26, but he's allegedly 26, okay? And he looked like and acted like, one, either a bad actor or a guy who was never seen titties before his whole life. Like, it was just he was very, very weird, very, very green. Like a kid who saw titties for the first time is how he acts. I don't believe it. I don't know what's going on with them, but he may have just been nervous to be on TV. I don't know, but he was very, very. I'm a new actor, and this is really weird for me. So let me try to. It was strange, or a man who was never seen titties. Anyway, just like it's kind of crazy. But he's only 26, but he's a great person, whatever. And he has his own house and has his own car. What's so the Colt? That's the basics, and I'm my girl. So the producers ask him, hey, do you know why she's going to court next week? He says, well, yeah, well, from what I know, she's going to court to finalize her divorce. Look, like, this fool don't even know that she's a whole 3-time offender, okay? She going to court for some charges, okay? But he don't know that because she ain't told him at all. I'm like, so she already lied to that man? I can't take it. So we then see, Larissa, no, we see, they go on a little date or whatever, and I like her, she like me, great, and we taking it one step at a time. Okay. We do see Colt later tell us about how Larissa been texting him at night or whatever, telling him how much she misses him and loves him and wants to see with him because she wants him to pay her court fees for one, or lawyer fees. So she just wants him to not, you know, testify against her in court. It's really what it is. And I'm like, dude, if you don't leave Larissa ass alone, she crazy. Um, the mama like, look, you need to just stop thinking about, just stop, okay? She's doing it to you. You just don't listen, Coach. Just don't listen. He like, yeah, because I heard she has a new boyfriend or whatever, and I don't believe, but I still do love her. Coach, you are stupid, okay? Y'all do not need to be together. You can't afford her, and she don't want you. She called you a fat piece of shit. You just she don't want you. She just wants you to leave her alone and not to another jail and not pull her ass. Okay, it's what she wants. Anyway, but he do say how what she did ask me to help her pay her lawyer fees, and I was like, bruh, leave her alone. Don't talk to her. Just leave it be or whatever. Debbie like she ain't talked to you in months, okay? And now all of a sudden, when her court case is like 2 days, 3 days away, oh, now she loves you. You like, no, she's using you. Don't be dumb, son. Don't be dumb, okay? He then said how he don't know if he's testifying. She's like, well, I'm testifying, okay? I'm gonna testify all up until I'm testifying against everything, okay? Everything, period. Okay, I'm gonna be there, and you should be too. And I'm like, we're gonna have to see. So we do see Larissa invite Eric over, tells him the truth about what she went to court for, that um she's really, been arrested 3 times for domestic violence against her ex-husband. And then he was like, wait, what? Now what happened in there? Are you sure this the truth is going? Oh, somebody just tagged me and stuff, and I'm like, what is this? I'll look at it later. Um when I get tagged and stuff, I look at it to see if it's something I need to swear now, but I can't because all the music. Anyway, but he said to her like, okay, you didn't tell me that before, but I've asked you stuff and you kind of just won't talk about it or whatnot. So I need you to tell me stuff, tell me the truth when I ask you. He said, well, I wasn't lying to you. Like I just didn't want to tell you. Yes, okay. I don't want to tell you, and I get that you don't know that man, so let me not give him all my business. But I mean, you going to court for beating somebody up possibly. So I mean, he may want to know that. But he like, what I'm saying, I'm gonna be by your side. I care for you. Okay, I want to be there for you. Okay, together forever. And I'm like, girl, talking about no one's perfect. I say definitely not Larissa. Let's just say that or whatever. But he still wants to be there. I'm like, mm, mm. They go to court. She don't go. Her lawyer tells her don't to go to the court because he thinks that ICE may come to court looking for her and will try to put her in a detention center since Colt, took away her green card thing or whatever. So she stays home that day, and they go to court, and all they do is extend it 60 days. So Colt and Debbie were kind of mad, like, why would they do that or whatever? That's kind of crazy. And her lawyer tells her, like, we extended it 60 days so that I can have time to plead your case down to some lesser charges. And I'm looking like, so I guess so. But he still tells her, like, even though that's happening within the next 60 days, like, ICE can still at any time come yank your ass up. Like, don't think they can't. Like, they're their whole own. It's like I can't stop them from doing that. So just be aware of that. So I said, well, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, that was it for them. And then we see it was like 5 weeks later, it was a tell-all. And now they all getting together for stuff. Now, Colt brings up how he has not talked to her, since the whole thing happened or whatever. But he's at peace, even though he still missed her. He's fine. He's kind of like a little bit more calm and relaxed now than what he was before. Chantal and Pedro are there at the reunion. And she's like, there's still issues between us and my family or whatever, and his family or whatever. I hate we have to be able to hash it out or to rediscuss it, okay? Because a lot of stuff happened. I don't want to see stuff that happened. Yes, you do. Yes, they do. Pedro said how he's worried that she will find out stuff he did in the Dominican Republic that she does not know. And she does. Oh, she does. Jay and Athy. We see Athy came by herself. Jay wasn't there yet. I feel stupid. He messed up. He's really young and I'm really dumb. Yes, that sums it up. You're really dumb and he's really young. And he is wholeheartedly the most honest thing I think I've ever heard her say. You were dumb. You were dumb. And not dumb in believing him, but dumb in just even you thinking it was a good decision. Like, take away the fact that Jay cheated. Even if he did not cheat now, you still put yourself into a dumbass situation with a kid. So for that reason, you dumb. You're not dumb for loving him. You're not dumb for trusting him. You're dumb for just dealing with him, period, and bringing him here with your kids. Okay? That was stupid. Anyway, Jay wasn't there yet. Russ and Powell there. I don't like Russ and Powell. They're boring. I don't know why they're here. Okay. I don't care. Nicole is still there. Lord Jesus, Nicole, come in there. And she said it's been a year since she has seen Azan in person, and that's tough. But we will get married soon. Girl, no, y'all won't. Y'all won't. Y'all not gonna get married. The producers asked, "Didn't you plan a trip to Morocco? Why didn't what happened?" It's like she thought that it wouldn't come up. Girl, it's a tell-all of this episode. Girl, I said she's so stupid. She then said, "Yeah, we canceled it because what I'm saying, things happen, personal things or whatever. So but personal things happen." I'm like, that's not an answer. That was She is still catfishing the show, bruh. She catfishing producers. She really, 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 really is. She catfishing producers. Isaiah catfishing her. It's just a whole trick, okay? We have all been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, okay? All of the above. I'm like, you can't trick me no goddamn more. You know what I'm saying? Now they all in the back, sitting around or whatever. We see Athy sitting right there. Colt sitting next to her. Pedro and Chantal is in there too, and they was talking about whatever. And when Nicole walked in, Colt was a bit of an asshole. He said, "Where's Aslan?" However, I would have asked the same question. It's how Colt asked it. And then she said, "Oh, he's in Morocco. He's not here right now." Pedro then laughed and said, "Hey, Colt, where's Larissa? Where's your wife?" He said, "Oh, she ain't here either." So it was that thing or whatever. They then say, they talking about it, and Pedro says something like, that's how you get happy, get a divorce. Because Colt brought up his divorce or whatever. And he's laughing. Chantal then gets mad or whatever, as if Pedro was talking to her. I'm like, you was really talking to whatever. They might have something going on. I don't really care. Colt then says how sometimes love isn't enough, and he learned that the hard way. And the kicking part about that is, that's true. That's true. Sometimes love is not enough. And sometimes you do learn that the hard way. You can have people who say they love you and beat you or cheat on you. And that means that love was not enough to get over the bullshit that y'all was going over. So the fact that Chantal felt like, oh, that was a bullshit answer, whatever, and then says to him how, why? Because you love your mom more than your wife. And I'm looking like, well, I mean, that's true. But Chantal, why? I just did not understand how it happened. Like, why him talking to Nicole made Chantal feel some kind of way or whatever, to where she then got into it with Colt. Because then it was a whole thing or whatever. Colt got mad because he basically was called a mama's boy in front of everybody. I do love my mom, okay? And I take care of her because, she doesn't have anyone else. And I hope if your parents ever need you to do that, that you can. Now, shut the fuck up. I said, well, goddamn it now. You could have told her, like, leave me be, like, leave me alone. Just chill out. I mean, the whole shut the fuck up. I mean, it was aggressive. Pedro then, hey, don't talk like that. But your mom and your sister, look, it was like everyone was being a hypocrite. Everyone, because Pedro is trying to defend his wife against Colt, but his sister mama say the same shit about her, and he don't say not one peep. Not one peep. Okay? But I get Colt's a man. You can't be having no men talking to. I get that. But still, Chantal should not have fucked with Colt first. Colt, it was just crazy. It was funny, but I'm like, well, damn it, what damn it, what damn it. It went like ping, 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 and I'm like, okay, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, so Chantal, no, it's okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying, because when you get married, you're supposed to lean on your wife. And Colt said, you don't know shit, just keep your mouth shut. And I felt like, yes, when y'all realized y'all was beefing, just cut it. Just cut it, but they didn't. And then Chantal and her typical, you would not talk to me like that. You are a punk ass, stuck ass. The same way that she went off on Pedro's sister is the same way she talked to Cole. You would not talk to me like that. Oh, I would not. I'm like, Chantal, sit your little ass down somewhere, girl. Sit down, child. Okay, just calm the fuck down. Y'all was all talking to each other crazy. So again, you can't give it and can't take it. And that goes for Colt, Pedro, that goes for all of them. And I feel like it all started with Colt asking Nicole, where's Azan? But again, I would have asked the same question. Okay? So I don't want to be on stage with him. I want him out of the room. My stuff is in there. I'm looking like, girl, he can't fit your stuff. Anything you got, he can't fit nothing in there. Nothing. Leave it be. Anyway, I'm just like, whatever. So we see Larissa didn't come. Larissa said because her court case is coming up, and she did not know what Colt would do. She did not want to travel there. I said, you probably did not travel because you didn't want to risk possibly getting arrested at the airport. Okay, but I digress. We see that she's also still with Eric. He's still her boyfriend. His hair is less gray now, and I feel like he took some more acting classes or whatever, and he's less. I just seen my first titty, and he's more like, I seen some titties. I'm good, and now I want to be on TV. So he was a little bit of a better actor, but whatever. Jay shows up or whatever. He brings about it's a lot more to the story, and whatever she say, I'm gonna say something back. But he really didn't. He really, really didn't. So we had two sides of the couch, okay? On one side we had Pedro and Chantal, Andre and Elizabeth, and we have Colt who by himself, and we have, Athie's by herself. And then on the other side of the couch, we had Jay, because Jay got there. I like his fresh Air Force Ones. I really, really did. I love some Air Force Ones. Russ and Powell, Nicole, and then on little Skype thing on the computer thing, we had Larissa on the TV. So again, they're all. Let me see if I can put them all up here at one time. Probably not. I probably could. We'll leave this way for a second. Anyway, so we see that they are there, and Shine say it seems like it's some tension. Okay, what's the tension that's going on the couch? As he said, because Colt in his mouth, and y'all sitting me right next to him, and I'm looking like, well, you can't sit next to Jay because you're pissed at him. So I mean, just be quiet, Ass. Just hush up a little bit, just a little bit or whatever. So okay, move it up just a little bit. Anyway, so Chantal then brings about, things happen between her and Colt. And so, because Colt was talking about people, and so she called him a mama's boy. Now, I'm guessing that they cut out what he said about other people, because that ain't what they showed us. But that's what she's saying. All he did, to my knowledge, was he asked Nicole what was that saying. But again, as I told y'all, that's what I would have asked as well. Colt, like, well, I can't believe you even said that. No, how can Chantal called me a mama's boy when her whole family runs her whole life? I'm like, but Colt, you live with your mama. Y'all share a car. And y'all be real weird a little bit. But he's right. Chantal, you are just as much a parent's baby as he is. The difference is you don't live with your parents, but they still consistently run your life. Not only that, both y'all parents, Pedro and Chantal, is ruining y'all marriage. So, I mean, glass houses, people, glass houses. Anyway, Chantal brings up how, he was just saying rude stuff. They was going back and forth about that. Girl, I don't really care that much. It was what it was. Andre then said I was bullshit. He said because it's bullshit for them to be mad at Colt because he feels like Larissa scammed Colt. Larissa didn't scam Colt. both Colt and Larissa knew it was up. And it's just that Larissa was willing to put up with it for longer just to get her green card. Where Colt, I guess, was tired of paying for her. And I think if he would have had more money, he would have paid more money to keep her around. But he was tired of like giving her what he did not have. And not only that, he got tired of her beating his ass. So, it was what it was. Larissa brings up how she's happy to be away from him, how we are divorced now. And Cole, like, it is what it is. And I'm like, also, Andre, you can't say shit unless you have a job now. Because last we saw, you didn't have no money. You didn't have no job. You couldn't afford nothing. So you don't even have the right to speak yet, sir, until you get some money into that house. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. So they talked to Jen and Ashley a little bit. And I'll take the stuff off now, y'all. Y'all can see. So they talked to Jen and Ashley. And, we know that currently that Jay is in like some detention center. Okay, we know that. Now we know that his sister was alleging that Ashley had some older little sugar daddy, that lived somewhere that she would go and have sex with and get money. Girl, I don't know. It's crazy. But she brings up how we're getting divorced for real this time. Okay, and I got sick. She said I got sick. He came back. I had surgery, got skin, and he came back around to take care of me, but he cheated again. Now, people keep saying that she really had like liposuction or some kind of cosmetic surgery, and she had complications from that. Not she was sick from lupus. I don't know. I mean, her body does look really great now, so I don't know what work she had done or if she just worked out. It looks great, but I mean, her body does look a little bit more put together, but it is what it is. But she didn't say why or what happened or whatever. He then said, that's not fully true. I didn't really cheat on her. He said, I did come back or whatever, but she was messaging her ex. And so I also met some girl and I was talking to her or whatever. He said, and then not only that, I was sleeping on the couch. Well, that night you were because you kept texting her. And I'm like, Ashley, you're a grown woman, bruh. You are a grown woman, bruh. And you keep not realizing that he's a kid. He gonna keep fucking girls. He is. And I feel like if you also were talking to somebody else, why you mad about it was just, girl, y'all divorcing. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy for them to be going back and forth, whatever. And, Pyle like, oh, that's disgusting. You're married. I can't believe that. He's like, what's disgusting? You're married. That's snazzy. And how are you? You're like 21. He's like, yeah. First of all, that's what's disgusting. That she's 32 or 30 something. He's 20. She was messing with him when he was 17 because they were talking for 3 years. So if he's 21 now, he was 17. Yeah, 17, they was messing around. Because he came when he was 20, he's 21 now. So yeah, I'm like, that's what's nasty, that she was messing with somebody that was so young. Why is no one saying you brought a kid to the United States? You adopted a child, what you did, okay? And then tried to send him back. And then I was mad at the fact that Sean Robinson asked, never, because when they showed the whole scene of her calling the police, how did you not ask Ashley, why did you call the police and not just let him leave? Why did you? I'm like, how did you not ask that question? It made my blood boil that she did not ask that question. Everyone knew she should not have called the police on Jay because he wasn't trying to fight. He wasn't doing shit to her. Him and her situation was completely different than Larissa and Colt because allegedly Larissa was fighting Colt. Okay, I get that's what you got police for. He wasn't fighting. You tried to fight him, and he left. And you still called the police and then said, I want him arrested and deported. Girl, Sean, you ain't shit for asking that question, girl. You ain't shit. Anyway, oh, Ashley, are you okay? I know you're hurt. Man, fuck Ashley. Matter of fact, I don't care. Jake said he has remorse for what he did, but he can't change it. Okay? And they say if she were to take you back, would you? Be back with her. I would. I really, really would. But if I was to do that, if I had to change, then she needs to as well. Jay, if you were to go back to her, which I know you did not because you've been deported, but if you would have, you would have been dumb. And I feel like the reason he's in the situation that he's in now of being deported is because he kept going back to her. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And Pyle, hush. Okay, Pyle, hush. Talking about you still want a green card after cheating on her. And I'm looking like, what the fuck are you talking, girl? He just said a lot has happened, but a lot has to change as well. I'm like, look, girl, we don't care no more. They don't need to be on not another season, not now another season. Period. Okay. They get to Chantal and Pedro. I don't care. We know Chantal and Pedro's new show come on tomorrow. Well, today, because y'all gonna see it on Monday morning. Chantal and Pedro are still arguing of that fight. That fight. And Sean, like, that was so long ago. Why is that still the point of contention with y'all or whatever? Pedro still says it was all her family fault. He won't take any accountability for it. Pedro, I finally seen, I watched their story and I seen it all. Chantal, your family did not trust him, did not like him because you lied to them about him being here on a visa for being a student visa versus the fiance visa. So that's why they did not trust him. That's part one. That whole fight thing at the house, it was everyone's fault. Everyone. It was not just Pedro. It also was not just her brother. It was everyone. That fight was bound to happen. When Chantel's brother got up and said, "Nigga, what?" and threw the thing in Pedro's face, Pedro got mad, and he should not have gotten up and went over and swung. He should not have done that. But I also feel like the brother should not have stood up and threw the thing towards Pedro. Pedro's sister should have moved the fuck out the way, but she jumped on the brother's back and got tossed over, and they pulled her weave out. That's what happens when you get involved. So again, they all played a role in there. But the fact that Pedro and his sister and his mama act like, oh, it was our family, is bullshit. Girl, it's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? They then show the footage of what happened in the DR. So Chantal gets to see, stuff of him dancing or whatever with that girl. And she see how they took his ring off, whatever. She see how the girl was giving him a whole lap dance, a grinding lap dance, how he was all nuzzled up her neck. So she saw all of that and was pissed, starts crying or whatever. I'm like, girl, but it don't matter because y'all are on the Family Chantel show. So I'm like, this don't matter because they kept going with stuff. Period. I don't care. Anyway, I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Pedro, like, we already talked about that. We already talked about it, but they didn't talk about it because she had not seen what she was seeing. Okay, I'm like, and you were there to see hoes. You were there with hoes. I'm like, I mean, yeah, he was, but I mean, it's what it is. You said she was looking right. But what does that mean? Right for what? I'm like, girl, this girl. I just don't. They then bring her parents on video, which makes Pedro get pissed off, and Pedro walks away, saying he had nothing to say to her parents, whatever. There'd be some bullshit. He comes back or whatever to just sit there and say, let's hurry up. Let's just hurry up. Girl, the mama started saying how, because they showed all the bad things Pedro's mom and sister had said about her family. Excuse me. And the mama, like, she said that if she was there, she would beat us all up. And, which is like Einstein's theory of, I'm like, what is she talking about? And all she had to say was, the apple don't fall far from the tree. I'm looking like, you went through a whole thesis paper of shit and everyone was like, what is she talking, like, what is she talking about? And Sean said, oh, you mean the apple don't fall far from the tree? Yes, that's what I mean. That ain't what you said. You said some rubbish that I did not know what you were talking about. But I guess she meant that because, again, we know that Pedro did a whole roundhouse kick to the down on the table. And I'm not, because it's crazy. Anyway, so they were just talking back and forth. Pedro was yelling back and forth. So was Chantal. Chantal was talking about how his family don't like her. He said her family don't like him. His family said, it's not that we don't like you. We just did not know you. And so that we did not trust you. But technically, guess whose fault that was? Chantal's. Okay? And guess whose fault it is that Pedro's family talked about Chantal? Pedro. Girl, I can't. And this asks Pedro if he feels like their marriage can survive, all of that. He's like, I don't think so. I don't know if it can keep surviving. Well, it did because y'all was on the Family Chantal show. And then it goes off. I mean, this is what aggravates me about Chantal and Pedro. They're literally arguing about one specific situation that they just cannot agree on. And based on that one situation, their families then have their own thoughts about the other people. And they keep arguing about it. Y'all need to agree to disagree and just move forward. Nobody should bring up the fight no more. It happened. It happened. Move the fuck on. And that's why I'm like, I don't know if I can or if I want to review. If the Family Chantal show is 2 hours, I'm not reviewing it. If it has to only be an hour. I'm not doing no 2 hour shit. Not gonna happen. And if episode 1 is anything about the goddamn fight, I'm not reviewing it. Because for what? We have dug it so deep in the ground, it just is rotten and decays. Girl, y'all need a new storyline. It cannot be about that damn fight. I don't even want it to be about him dance with old girl in the DR. No, just pick some new shit. I don't know. I'm done. That was the whole thing. Do not forget to like this video. Likes help us. Likes help me. Okay? Thank you very much. Peace.